Show you the hardware of the fit-PC3, which is the fanless computer that I have here. In the front, there is only 4 USB connections on the front. It's fairly heavy and it's probably made of iron, and on the side is just a fence that you can see well, and on the back of it you can see that there is a display port, and this is a power on and off, and these are for antennas. It does have Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. It has, I'm not sure what these connections are here. This is HDMI, which is the one I use to connect to the external monitor, and this is a gigabit Ethernet port, and I use that in my home. These are another USB 2.0. This is a speaker and microphone. This is a speaker, and this is a DC power port. It does take 12-volt power brick, and there's 2 extra 3.0 USB ports. So it does have plenty of ports. And on the bottom, I've taken the, I think that it's probably best not to have the cover plate. I do have the cover plate, but I take it off, and instead I also put a standoff here, so it ventilates naturally a little bit better, so not having the plate. So now next I'm going to just connect it all and then run some tests and then install Peppermint Linux. So now I have connected the computer to my system, so you can see obviously there's an external monitor in the middle. That's 22-inch, and a keyboard and mouse in the front, and the 2 speakers and amplifier is on the left here, and let me just turn it on. And then I already turned on the monitor, so we'll just go ahead and put on a power button in the back, and then and it lights up that little small light there, and then we should be getting something on. So this is actually after I installed Peppermint Linux. So, but you can see the connection here in the front is the 2 USB for keyboard and mouse, and then if you just go into the back, there is a HDMI for external monitor and Ethernet port, which is connected, and this is the power input DC 12 volts, and this is to the headphone speaker connection. So it takes a few seconds for it to all load up, and you can see the mouse here now, and you can see the Peppermint. And the rest of it, I'll go ahead and show you after I install and get the simple screen recorder going. I've installed Peppermint Linux distro in this fit-PC3, and this is the screen you see now. I've modified a bit with the change of the wallpaper and the test bar, and I also installed simple screen recorder so I can record this. We can just take a brief look at the terminal, and then we'll run neo-fitch, and we'll see that it does indeed. So it's running fit-PC3 and with a AMD processor and AMD graphics, integrated graphics, with a 4 gig of RAM, and I've been using it for about 3-4 hours to install and set everything up, and it's only a little bit warm when I touch the computer, so it's doing very well, no problem at all. And we'll go ahead and go and then we'll go ahead and open up the browser, which is already open. So here's my email and YouTube, and just to show it off, this is Vivaldi with all my icons here, and we'll just go ahead and start the Google Calendar just for as a demonstration. So it's a reasonable speed, so it works. It's significantly slower because of I'm running a simple screen recorder, and it's very slow. But here it is, and although when I start up a YouTube, it's really not this slow, but we'll just go ahead and get it at least going with a simple screen recorder that's running is taking significant amount of CPU. So normally though there is minimal lag, maybe for about a second or two, and it's absolutely smooth without any hesitation or stuttering. So it is really useful and usable in this regard. So so I think the at least we can just go back, and then we'll also go ahead and close this down, and we can start a deadbeef music player. So, and it's playing out of my speaker now, and I hope you can hear. So it sounds very good and everything works, and then we'll go ahead and stop it, and we'll go ahead and start that Genie in the background. So Genie works with a simple editor. So, and let's see if I can install the background scheme. Oh yes, I did. So we'll just go ahead and change that to my liking. Okay, so and let's see if I can just show you LibreOffice Writer. So if you want to write a letter or long document, this also works, and no problem at all, and no issues with heating or crashing. So I hope this gives you some idea of what this machine can do. And let me just it's running the let me just close that. And so if you have any questions or suggestions, let me know. Let me just go ahead and so takeaway is that without a simple screen recorder running in the background, it is more than reusable and functional. I'm just testing video editing software on this, so we'll go ahead and take a brief look. So here is Shotcut, which is the video editor that I use, and I loaded up just the first video segment here, and we'll go ahead and so I actually have the speaker coming out externally, but you can see that it's really usable, and then I plan to edit the whole segment through this.